Good morning, YouTube. Another one for you, for my few subscribers. Didn't want to make a video, but now I went out in the rain. It's cold, rainy, and making another short video this time for you. And even if it's only for one person out there, to you, even if it's only you, Aidin. I hope I'm speaking your name right. Thanks for watching, thanks for commenting on my videos. You seem to be watching a few of my videos, so even if I only do this video for you, it's enough for me. Have one viewer who's coming back. Thank you. But I want to make this one short, make this about addiction again, one of my favorite topics. And the topic of this video will be: an addict will always be an addict. There's no such thing as recovery. It's just to be speaking from my perspective. You know, I'm an addict. I have been sober for quite a while now, for months actually. And I'm now off the cigarettes also for, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe. I stopped counting the days a while ago. I want to keep I wanted to have a closer look at how many days it's now exactly. But it doesn't actually matter. Because as I told you, the only thing that matters is what happens now. And right now I'm sober, I'm not smoking weed. Not doing any of these things that I was addicted to. I'm still scrolling social media, but only very little, and I try to only watch videos that are actually helping me grow my business, helping me work on my business ideas, helping me to get better, you know. And but what I want to talk about is that an addict will always be an addict. The only thing is that if you stop doing the things, then you're just an addict who's sober at the moment. But you're still gonna be an addict. Like me, I'm gonna be an addict for my whole life. I'm gonna be a weed addict and a cigarette addict and a porn addict. The only difference is that I decided that I stop doing this, because I think it's harmful to me and it will lead to destruction. Because I see a lot of people, and I saw a lot of people in my life who were addicts or are addicts just like me, and they're not stopping, or they didn't stop, and their lives are pretty messed up, and they're unhappy, they're unhealthy, they are desperate, they are in bad relationships, they have big problems mentally, physically, spiritually, and I see that a lot, and I don't want to end up that way. So as much as I like smoking weed, and I like smoking, and I like drinking, masturbating, all these things that give you short-term pleasure, as much as I like these things, I decided that I'm not gonna do them anymore, because as I said, it will lead to destruction. And it feels good to me to be sober, to have a clear mind, which is getting clearer every day. And I'm cutting out more and more stuff of my life that's actually harmful. And I'm, just focusing better on what is really important when it comes to family, when it comes to business, relationships, health. All these things, I get a much clearer focus. And my life was so messed up. That's because I had this thunderstorm in my head, this thunderstorm of thoughts and ideas and deception and illusions. And a lot of this stuff was just polluting my brain. And now, as I isolated myself from so-called civilization, and stop doing a lot of things that I'm still tempted to do, I get better. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more sharp. I'm feeling more concentrated, more emotionally stable. I'm not getting angry as fast as I did before. I'm not screaming that much anymore. I still have a problem. Still having difficulties controlling my emotions. I must admit that. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And I feel like I'm still at the beginning of this process of becoming a better man, and and part of this is, in my opinion, to be emotionally stable, which is very difficult because there's so many triggers for me. But I try, and I'm working on it. Still, I'm in the process. I'm not perfect. None of us is, you know. As the Bible said, we are all sinners and we all need to be forgiven. And yeah, so just like you, I'm in the process. I'm here right now trying to do what I have to do and what I think is best for me and the people around me, which is mainly my family, because I don't have many people around me daily, because I don't go out to any office or factory to work. I work from home, so most of the time I have my family around and I don't want them to suffer under myself, so I try to be better for them and not harm them with my emotional outbursts and my addictions and all these kind of things. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Addiction is it will remain forever. You know, I will be forever. I will be an addict forever. You know, I'm still tempted all the time. You know, I'm still thinking about cigarettes. Even today, this morning, I thought about it. Yeah, it would be nice to smoke a cigarette, but then I just don't do it because I know these temptations and how temptation works and how addiction works. I know it now. That's why you do these things continuously, and you're not stopping to do this because you're always thinking, yeah, I want to do it now, and I'm gonna do it now, and I'm gonna feel better then. But are you really feeling better? If you're addicted to anything, smoking weed or masturbation or any of these things, just think about my words the next time you do this. The next time you smoke a joint or a bowl, or you smoke a cigarette, or you jerk off, or whatever you do, and think about my words when you get that feeling after you've done it. Are you really feeling better after you've done it? After you've smoked a joint or whatever? Are you really feeling better then? Be honest to yourself. Because the good feeling is just, for me, with smoking cigarettes, for example, it was just the first 2 hits of a cigarette that gave me a bit of relief. But like 3/4 of the cigarette, they were actually just, you don't actually need them. It's just a few first hits. They give you this short relief, but that goes away after a couple of minutes of putting the cigarette in the ashtray. It will come back so quickly. The urge to smoke another one, smoke another joint, smoke another bowl, whatever it is. So it's not worth it. It's not worth the hassle of getting all this stuff together, the work, the money, the hiding. You know, I've been hiding, smoking weed for 20 years every day. You know how much hiding that included? Hiding from my parents, from my family, from my teachers, from my colleagues at work. So much hiding, so much discomfort that came along with it. Is it really worth it? Well, I cannot decide for you. You have to decide for yourself. I'm not walking in your shoes. I'm walking in my shoes, which are these rain boots, because it's rainy here in Romania. Dogs are barking. It's cold. Getting colder now. It's about to freeze again. Yeah. My way is different to your way. But maybe you get some inspiration from it. You know, I watch so many YouTube videos, millions. I think I watched all YouTube videos that exist. Yeah, that was obviously not true, but I watched a lot, and I don't watch that much anymore because I've seen it all. There's nothing that new that surprises me. So anyways, I said I wanted to keep this short, which is why I'm gonna stop here now. I wish you a great day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe so I'll be motivated to keep pushing these videos out, and even if it's just for the ounce of silver that I wanted to give away. But it seems that not many people stumble across my videos because I think I'm shadow banned because of too much truth that I'm speaking, and also I spoke a lot of truth on different comments that I made in the past, and I know that YouTube's algorithm shadow bans people that are speaking too much truth. So, but I keep it here. I keep it that way. I wish you a great day. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.